So today I wanted to film a pack with me because next week me and my, he will be 10-month-old baby, and my fiance are going on a quite big trip away. So I just wanted to show you what we are going to be packing for it. So our trip is, sorry guys, I'm just getting ready, mum life. So we are going to do a trip to Thailand for 2 weeks, then we're going to Bangkok, and then we're going to Bali for another 2 weeks. So we'll be, yeah, heading off on a really big trip. This is the second trip away we've actually done with our baby. We went to Turkey for a week, just an all-inclusive holiday, when he was like 4 months, I think. So I've got a little bit of an idea of what we packed and what we used. I wrote a whole list for that. So I'm going to be using that list, but then just adapting it, because obviously it's going to be quite different and a longer plane ride and everything. But I'm going to be documenting the whole journey. But yeah, I just wanted to bring you along on this adventure that we're going on. So yeah, anyway, the other day I did start filming, but then I didn't get to finish. But I did go to Savers and Primark and Boots, and I got a few little essential bits that we needed, so I'll show you what I got from there, and then I will show you what I'm going to be packing. But I think I may be overpacking, probably will be, but we'll just see. Anyway, I am gonna finish off getting ready, and then I'll show you. My living room is complete chaos at the moment. There is just stuff everywhere that I need to put into cases, but I've tried to be organised. It's an organised chaos. Anyway, I will show you in a minute, once I'm ready, what that's looking like. Right guys, this is what I mean when I said absolute chaos in my living room. But this is organised chaos, I promise you. I say organised, it is less organised since Gus got his hands on most things. Morning Frank, how are we? You gonna help me pack? Yeah. Okay, it's been a hard life. You've woken up, you've had your breakfast, and then it's back to sleep. And he's asleep. Such a good life. Anyway, so I'm going to take you through most of the stuff that I'm going to take. This is mainly for Gus's stuff, because I think you'll probably know what to take for yourself on a trip like this. But this is everything that I'm going to take for Gus that I think would work really well for him. Obviously, every baby is different, but this is what works for us. So the first thing, obviously, top of the list is your passports. Make sure you take your passports, obviously. That's always the first thing I check that I've got. Because if you don't have that, then you're not going anywhere. Also, for Bali, I think we need some visas. You can apparently get them when you're at the airport, but I think with taking Gus through, it's going to be a bit chaotic and all that stuff. So I just kind of want to have it all prepared and ready so we can just go straight through the gate and we're not waiting in a queue to get visas. So I still actually need to get them. I think they're roughly about £25 each, but don't quote me on that. do your own research. So I'm going to go through what I'm going to take on the plane with us. The first thing is, actually we're not even taking this on the plane. So the first thing is we are going to take our big bugaboo pram. We had a travel pram from John Lewis for Turkey, which was great, but it was really flimsy. And I think because we're going away for so long, and I don't know, he's just going to want something quite comfortable. So we actually bought a massive bag off of Facebook Marketplace to put both parts of the pram in, and I need to actually call the airline and check, but I think we'll probably just check it in and then I will use the sling to carry him in. The only issue is we have a 6-hour layover on our way there in Switzerland airport, but I have heard that you can hire prams for the airport or layovers, or they may actually give you your pram back. But if we check it in, because it's going to be so big, it's going to be like oversized luggage, it will probably go through to the next flight. But I'm thinking it's 6 hours, it'll probably take an hour to get off the plane, an hour to get on the plane the other side. We're going to eat. I think there's little kids areas there. He can go in the sling, so we might be able to make do, but this might be the worst idea ever. But we'll see. We're just going to go with this. I'm going to give the airline a call and check if we can rent a pram, because that would be really handy. The next thing is I'm going to take a waterproof cover, because I think we're going in dry season for both Thailand and Bali, but I think it's like the end and the beginning. So obviously it's going to probably rain at some point. They're humid countries. So I'm going to take a waterproof cover that we've got for his pram. His pram also, the main reason we wanted to take this is because we've got this, it's like a sunshade, but it goes completely over him, and it's got like a mosquito net at the bottom, so it can completely cover him if we need to. So we're going to take that as well. The next things that we bought recently are fans. This will be Gus's fan, I reckon. Yeah, it will be, because it's got these bendy things. We got this one off Amazon. Really handy, and it's got 3 settings on it and a light, just in case. Different variants of light. And it seems pretty good, and it's USB charging. So we have this one. We can probably attach this to his pram. We got this one for us. This is actually stronger than this one, if you see the size difference, but this one is actually really good. Got a little stand with it, so you can stand it up if you need to, which is quite handy. But yeah, these were both from Amazon, so I've heard, take fans, just take them. So we've got those. I will probably take, yeah, I'll take that on the flight with us, I think, just in case the flight is hot or he gets hot or something, I don't know. The next thing, we actually bought this off Facebook Marketplace. All I can tell you is, if you're having a baby, Facebook Marketplace, like, obviously, for everything, because they grow out of stuff so quickly. All the stuff that we've bought new, we just think to ourselves, why have we done it? Sorry about Frank snoring in the background. So this is the sling that we got. It's the Ergo Baby 360, and it's amazing. It's actually super comfortable. So, I mean, the majority of the time I wear him, so it just fits over, and it has this really good bit at the bottom that's really comfortable. And because he's wanting to look around, the reason that we got this one is because he can sit front ways, which is really good. We did have the baby Bjorn one, but I just found it really uncomfortable, and he's a heavy boy. So this is actually really comfortable. It's a really nice material. He can sit both ways in it. It has a little head bit. This one actually came with newborn inserts, so that is really handy if you have a newborn. But yeah, love this. And people sell them on Facebook Marketplace for like, well, not full price, but that's really handy. But this was my absolute love. It's actually quite I say quite cheap. I think it was fairly cheap. It's a Kindercraft one, which is fairly similar, so it's still quite a soft material. And it was it's so comfortable to wear, and he's comfortable in it, I'm comfortable, but he can only face me, or I could wear it on my back and he can face me as well, but on my back. But I just like to see him, like if he's on my back, and I don't know, like I like to be able to see him. So yeah, I'm actually gonna sell this one reluctantly because it's been amazing. But yeah, we now have that one and he can face both ways and it's just as comfortable. So other things that I'm going to take for the plane are, I'm going to take him a blanket because he'll probably be sleeping, or hopefully he'll sleep for a little while. So blankets, toys, teethers, because he's at that age where he's chewing on everything. His little matchstick monkey has been incredible. He also likes the Sophie the giraffe, but I might just stick to the matchstick monkey because it's smaller. Dummies. He does have a dummy for sleeping. So obviously we'll be taking them. I'm going to be taking some Milton wipes, which I need to actually go and get some more of. I was meant to pick some up the other day, completely forgot. I do have a few of them actually, but I just get these ones. They're really handy if toy, dummy, whatever just falls on the floor, just kills all the bacteria on it because he just sticks everything in his mouth. And then obviously we'll be taking nappies, wipes. We use Sudocrem. So what I think I'm going to do, in his nappy bag, what I usually have is this little pot. And then I've got, sort of at home, I have the big pots of it. So I think I'm going to just fill this one to the top. And I think that should be good because, I mean, this lasts for ages. He's had this little one in his nappy bag since he was born. I'll also be taking muslins on the plane just for covering over if I'm feeding, if he's a little bit sick, not that he's often sick anymore, if he spilt anything. They're just really handy. So I think I'm going to take 3 of those on the plane, and then I'm going to take him a change of outfit because I take changes of outfit on a day-to-day basis anyway, so I'll take him, because it's such a long flight, I might take him like 3 spare outfits. Maybe that's a bit excessive. Something like that. I'm going to take him spare outfits anyway, but just something comfortable that he can throw on. I think I'm probably going to dress him in like little rompers or something like that that's just comfortable for him, so nothing's too tight or restricting, and they're just easy because it's just like one vest, isn't it, but with shorts. Also gonna need a changing mat because plane toilet changing facilities, I always take a changing mat. And then the Milton wipes, which are really handy, so I wipe the whole thing down, put his changing mat on it, and then put him on there if I change him. So I'll be taking one of those. I've got one of the little foldable ones that's in the car at the moment. I will go and put that in. And then we need snacks. I think he gets plain food, but obviously just to keep him entertained, we're going to get him some snacks. I tend to get all the snacks from Aldi just because they're a little bit cheaper. The pouches of food, the little yogurts, little yogurt pouches, the crispy things, just things to keep him entertained for a little while and to snack on if he gets hungry. I would take him some fruit. He's such a fruit bat, but I think it's just going to go funny. So just, yeah, things that are going to last. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the stuff that I'm going to pack in the case, but what I've tried to do is organise this in sections of, so like swimming and bedtime and bath time and what he's going to wear and things like that. It's just so I know, okay, right, for swimming, what does he need? What is everything that he needs for swimming? And then I know I've got everything. So we'll start with swimming, as that's the first one I've mentioned. So the first thing that I have got are swim nappies. Obviously, these are amazing. So he had these ones for Turkey. He's a size 4 nappy, but they are getting a little bit snug now. So I've got a few of those left that I'm going to take. I picked up a larger size in the Huggies ones just because I know that they're good and you can wear those. But I found these in Aldi, which we haven't tried yet, but thought I'd give them a go. So we'll probably pack those as well. That should be more than enough because, to be honest, unless he's pooed in them, then I just tend to rinse them out and let them dry and he can wear them again. Because he's never in them for too long. It's just when he's swimming, so yeah. Second thing is a towel. I'm just going to take this one just in case. I mean, obviously we're going to be staying in hotels and Airbnb, so we'll probably use their towels, but it's just handy to have our own one just in case. Swimsuit. So I actually got a load of bits from Matalan the other day, all in the sale. So I got him like this one that he can wear and it just completely covers him up. I also got him a couple of little rash vests, which will be really good to cover him up. And then I got these little swim shorts. And then this one came with this rash vest here, which I thought was really cute. So I think that should be enough. I mean, I've got 3, 4, these are from M&S that I bought ages ago. Kurt's got matching ones, which are really cute. So we'll take those, although these are age 2, but I think they're going to fit him. He's just so big. It's actually crazy. These are all actually 18 to 24 months. He is not even 10 months yet. But it's better for things to be a little bit big. I mean, I say a little bit big, they're probably all going to be really tight. But so this is what I'm going to take him for swimming. So like 4 little pairs of shorts, one of these, some rash vests, and then he'll just be in his swim nappies. And I think that's probably over what we need, but I'm just going to take them anyway. The next thing is, well, I need to actually get him a blow up swim toy, but I think I might find one when we're out there just because it's easier. They'll probably have something that we can get. So the next thing I'm going to go through is bedtime. What I try and think of is just his routine of bedtime. So we'll get him out of the bath and then we'll dry him, obviously, and then what we do is we moisturize him in, this is really good, it's an avocado butter, it's completely natural. So obviously we're not going to take this huge tub, so I'm going to decant this and take some of it, and then me and Kurt can use this as well. It's just a really good moisturizer. He needs his comb, his little afro comb, so we'll be taking that with us. Now because it's been so hot, he's been sleeping in either a vest or just his onesie. I've got sleeping bags for him. At the moment it's getting a bit colder, but I don't think he really likes to sleep in a sleeping bag. So he's got one that's got arms and legs that he's sleeping in at the moment, but this is going to be way too thick for when we're away. So I might take a sleeping bag. I do have this thin one. I don't know, it's just a thought. Maybe I might take it, maybe I might not. Just because I don't think it's going to get used. I think he'll just sleep in his little vest, to be honest, because it'll be warm. Or just a nappy. So we'll see about that one. The things that he's actually using at the moment, because he's napping, I recently bought him a white noise machine. I never bought him one as a baby, but just because I don't know, always thought they were a little bit weird, not gonna lie. But he had a really bad sleep regression recently, so I was like, I need to try whatever works. So I bought him a white noise machine off of Amazon. It's the best thing I've ever bought. It's so good. He naps so much better with it. And just because any little noise, like our house is quite small, so the stairs go right on to the landing, they lead right here. So he literally hears any little noise, any sneeze, anything, including Frank barking. So that will just wake him up. So anyway, I'm going to take his white noise machine because it's been a lifesaver. It's a little portable one, has loads of different noises on it, has a little light on it. It's amazing. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to also take his nightlight. So I've got a Tommy Tippy nightlight, which is like a red light and it glows, and it's been amazing. He's had that since he was a baby, and it's just really good for like dim lighting if we need to move around, because I think if he's going to be in the same room as us for most of the time, he's probably going to be in the same bed as us, let's face it, that we don't want to turn on all the big lights or whatever. So we've got just this Tommy Tippy light. It's probably about this big, and I'll pack that, and also the monitor. We actually use the VTech monitor. It literally just connects to the monitor bit upstairs, and then you can just put it wherever. So I'll take both of them as well, just for when he's sleeping I can keep an eye on him. I did also buy a Tommy Tippy portable blackout blind, which has also been great for his naps in the day. It's quite big. I'm debating whether we need it because a lot of places, I mean, he's not needing blackout, so I think it might be a bit pointless, but we'll see. That's something I may take as well. Now we are thinking about taking his travel mattress, which is actually here. We've used it as a barrier, and that's just his like a portable mattress which folds in half. So we are thinking about probably taking that because, sorry, I think we're on the wonk. Because a lot of places when they give you a cot, I mean, maybe it's just in the UK, but when we've been away, there's no mattress there. Like, I know that with travel cots, it's just like a hard board mattress with like the tiniest bit of foam on, but he can't sleep on that. Shake like that's a bit cruel. So we're actually thinking about taking the travel mattress with us if we can fit it in somewhere. I mean, it folds in half, it's quite good, so it might be able to go in the bottom of the case or something like that. Just in case we get to an Airbnb or a hotel and they have a cot for us but the mattress isn't right, because I'd like to keep him still sleeping in his cot if I can, because we've been co-sleeping for the last 10 months. Actually, no, he has been in his cot for the last couple of months, but yeah, we've been co-sleeping for a long time, that it's just better if we have our own space now that he's got so big. So probably going to take that, and also some sheets to go on it just in case. Just personal preference that I think we're going to do. I'll run through his bath time. He doesn't need too much for his bath time, but I bought this recently just because it's a nice little size, just the Child's Farm 2-in-1 baby wash, just easy to wash him with that. I got him some little sponges, and he's going to need his toothpaste. I recently bought him a fluoride-free toothpaste, so I'm going to take him that, and I need to get him a new little toothbrush actually. I'm also going to be taking him his little Tommy Tippy temperature bath gauge, just so we know how hot the bath is. So moving on to feeding things for him. So I am still breastfeeding at the moment. So that's a godsend. Like, I don't have to think about formula, I don't have to think about sterilising bottles. So that's really handy on that side. But the only thing I'm going to take for that is muslins, just to cover myself. And then on the other side of it, obviously he's eating normally now as well. So he is going to need some bibs. I'm going to take him 2 of these. So these are just rubbery silicone ones that just clip up around his neck and they just catch things. I only invested in some of these recently and they have been incredible, just the best things ever. But I just thought if I take these, then at least I can rinse them and reuse them, whereas like the ones that go all over him, I mean, for one, I think it's going to be too hot for them anyway. But you have to wash them, and then the material ones that just go over him, I'm going to have to wash them too. So I'm just going to take these, just 2 of these, and then I can just rinse them and reuse them. I mean, I say 2, I may just take 1. We'll see. And then I bought him a new big water bottle recently. It's just got a little bendy straw because this is the one he has at the moment, just for home, that I can refill. But I thought if we're out and I want him to have a bigger bottle, then this is going to be really handy. He's also going to need like cutlery and bits, I guess. So I'm going to take him a couple of spoons. He isn't quite eating off a spoon. He likes to feed himself. He likes to pick it up and feed himself. So I will take a couple of these just in case, just so if he needs something to be spoon fed, then I can. And then I know that these are good. I'm gonna take, so I need to go and actually stock up, but these are the Aldi pouches that I was talking about before. These are just really easy to have, so I might just go and stock up on a few of these because he will be eating the food out there. Obviously I need to be careful with things that are being washed in their water and stuff like that, so I just kind of want to have a little stock of bits and bobs that he can eat, say in the morning if he's a little bit hungry, or I don't know, just we're out and he needs some food. I just want to have a little supply of these, and they keep really well, and he likes them as well. And then these are the little snack things that I'll probably get, just little bits like this, which I think he'll really like. Well, he does like them because yeah. This is something that I was debating on taking, but I think I might do it more for his water bottles. Like I said, I don't need to sterilise any bottles for milk or anything like that, but I might just take a few Milton tablets just in case I want to sterilise dummies, whatever that I need to do like properly. Then at least I've got some tablets which are really handy. Yeah, and they just fit in the case quite nicely. I don't need to take all of these, but just in case. Dressing him wise, I don't think he's going to be wearing too much all day. I mean, I think a lot of the day he's going to be in swim stuff because we'll probably be at the beach or the pool, or maybe just in a nappy if he sat in the shade. But what I did buy the other day was a load of these just white vests, just plain. I think I got 6 of these. He has got other ones of these as well. So I think mainly he'll probably just be dressed in these in the day. And then if I want him to wear something a bit nice, or we're going out maybe for the day somewhere, then I think these are really good. They're little rompers that just do up at the bottom, and they're just a little pair of shorts. So it's basically like a big vest with extra shorts, which are thin and comfortable and nice, and hopefully will keep him quite cool. I might take him a couple of, like, say, nicer outfits, but he's going to have a few pairs of shorts and little vests and things like that. So I'm not going to go too crazy with what I bring him. He's crawling, but he's not walking. But I think we've actually got him on order a little pair of sandals. So, I mean, shoes wise, I don't think we really need too much. He usually just has his feet out anyway. So that's it for shoes. Shorts, tops, rompers, baby's vests. Oh, hats. I have so many hats for him, but look, there's a little hippo one. It's so cute. So we've got him the cap, but then I also got him some bucket hats, which I think would be really good. He's had this one for a while. It's got a little flap at the back, so it will keep his neck covered. The only thing with these is the peaks go right down, so I end up having to like flap them up like this. So he's literally sat like this. So for his like changing situation, I am obviously going to bring nappy bags, which I think I just got these ones from Aldi. Just easy nappy bags. I'll take a load of these. They're really handy to have. Nappy rash cream. So we're going to obviously have the Sudocrem that I mentioned before. This is the absolute best thing that I've used for nappy rash. You only need, when I say like the tiniest amount, like the tiniest amount, because it's so strong, but it is incredible for nappy rash. Like Sudocrem does nothing for nappy rash in my opinion, absolutely nothing, but it's good to prevent it. I think it is a preventative rather than a soother, but this heals it. And I've heard that they can get quite bad nappy rash when they're in a humid country, so I've bought a new one of those to take. Nappies. So I know that we will probably be able to get his nappies over there, but I think we're going to take as many as we can from here, just in case, because we're not sure how accessible it's going to be to get all the nappies that we need. So I mean, we're going for a month, so this is going to be a lot of nappies. But so basically I get all my nappies from Aldi, so I'm going to go and stock up and see how many I can take. I'm going to like fill all the gaps in my case with nappies, and whatever I can take. And then if we do run out, then I'm sure we can get ones out there. I'm sure you can buy like Pampers and things like that out there, which is what we actually did in Turkey, because we just ran out of nappies by the time we were about to fly home, and I didn't want to risk not having enough for the plane journey home, so that's what I did for that. And wipes, we use the Aldi's water wipes, which are these, which I really like. I think they're really good. I've tried the proper water wipes, which are so expensive. I can't even justify it. So these are really good. They're not too wet either, which I really like. So I'm going to be taking quite a few packets of these because we get through these really quickly. So like I said, again, as many of these as we can take, because I mean, I use these for everything, literally everything. Now, when it comes to his first aid bits and pieces, I feel like I just want to be covered, to know that I've got everything on hand that I can do without calling out a doctor. Obviously, if anything gets bad, then you can go to that, but if I can have something on hand that I know will help relieve him or something, then I'm just going to bring it. So the first thing is Calpol. I've got a fresh bottle of this with the syringe in it. Better have the syringe in it. Yes, it does. So just a fresh bottle of that with the syringe, just in case, just to have that on hand. I'm also going to bring his temperature gauge. So this, we've actually bought this recently and it's amazing. I think it was, I mean, it wasn't the cheapest one, but we had the one before that you stick under their arm, and it would take ages to take his temperature, and it was just a nightmare. So this one you stick in their ear and it tells you exactly the temperature that they are, which is really handy. So I'm going to be bringing that along with us. I mean, it's only quite compact, isn't it? And then his nail clippers. So his nails grow so quickly that I think in a month out there, like, he's going to be clawing everything. So I'm going to bring his nail clippers and also his snot sucker. So I think it's a Frida, is it Frida baby? Frida mum? Frida baby, I think. Snot sucker, best thing ever. I'm going to be bringing that too, just in case he gets a bit of a snotty nose or is a bit congested. It's the best thing to just relieve him. And there is no way I'm sucking the snot out of his nose with my bare mouth. Absolutely not. The other thing is, because he is teething, I'm going to be bringing his teething bits and bobs. So he's got this, the Anbesol, which is really good. I mean, it's strong, but it's good and it works. And also he does have Bonjela, but to be honest, it's pretty much sugar, I swear, so I might bring that just in case. But yeah, the Anbesol is the one. I'm also taking, so I bought these the other day. So they're little mosquito sticks, but the kids one says it's for above 3 years old. So I mean, I'm not too sure about these really. But I did also buy for me and Kurt this one, which is the strong one. But I think what we're going to do is, we've had a look on videos and stuff, and a lot of people say to get the one that's out there. So I think we're going to just get the one that's out there as well. I think you can get it from a 7-Eleven or something like that. So I think we'll do that, but we're sort of covered just in case. But where it comes to Gus, we're not sure about having mosquito spray on him. It's a bit, I don't know, I'm sort of unaware of what to do, because if you buy the kids mosquito spray, obviously I don't think it'd be great for their skin, but I don't think it covers that much. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Don't quote me on anything. But what we have done instead is bought 2 of these. They look like big hair nets. Hello. They're basically big mosquito nets that fit over his buggy, fit over his cot, fit over him. No, they won't fit over him, I'm joking. But they, yeah, basically I think they'll be really good to keep mosquitoes off of him. So we've got 2 of those, so maybe we'll attach one to the buggy if we're out at night, and then maybe one to his cot. So at least we know that these aren't damaged, like, because I'm sure there'll be mosquito nets and stuff around in the hotel and stuff, but at least with these we know that, like, they've not got any holes in them, they're not damaged, they've not been used, so we're covered. So sorry guys, this is like the longest video ever, I'm sure, but the last thing that I'm going to mention is that we're going to be taking some washing liquid and conditioner. I think our plan is to take sort of enough clothes, but then we are going to try and wash them when we're out there. I'm sure we'll find sort of a laundrette or the hotel's laundry service or something, but I'm going to take our own washing liquid. I actually bought packs of these from Primark the other day, which have little squirty bottles and whatever that are refillable. So I'm going to take some washing liquid and conditioner in these, so that if I need to wash anything or wash anything of Gus's, then we're going to have his fairy in here, and that means that I can wash things in the sink if I need to, which we did actually in Turkey, which was really handy. And yeah, then that has us covered, because I mean, I don't know whether we have to use their detergent or not out there. I'm not sure how it works, but I'm going to take some with us just in case. So that's basically everything that I am packing for Gus. Obviously some bits are for us as well, but then when it comes to us, we're obviously taking all the bits that we need, so clothes, toothbrushes, toothpaste, sponges, whatever. So we're going to be taking all of those essentials as well. So I mean, we're taking 2 big cases, so we've got this case here, which I think is going to be big enough. And then we've got another one of these, which I think is actually bigger. And then we've got 2 small cases as well. And then the pram. Oh my god, I can't even tell you how big this pram thing is where we're going to keep it in. It's absolutely ginormous, but at least we'll be able to take our big pram. So yeah, I think we want to try and keep it to a minimum of what we're packing. So if we can maybe lose one of the little cases, just have one little case to take on the flight with us, then that'll be easier. But we'll see what we can fit in, because all of this stuff, it's not going to fit in there easily, is it? I think also what I might do as well is try and half Gus's stuff. So God forbid a case gets lost, then we have half his stuff at least, so we can split it up. So yeah, that is everything that I will be packing for our trip. And now I've actually just got to pack it. So guys, I will close off this video here. Frank, do you have anything to say, boy? No. We're gonna miss you. We are. Okay. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe if you want to follow our journey across the world with our 10-month-old baby. You might think we're crazy, but I just don't think there's any reason to be holding back in the things that we want to do in life. So anyway, yeah, I hope you have a good day and watch out for our next video.